When we start to log in to Smartabase, everything is going to be online. So you'll need to have the internet to be able to get on here. Okay, so our URL for our Penn State Smartabase site is penn.smartabase.com/state. You don't even need to put this login here. It'll populate for you here. All you need to do is log in and put this right there. Okay. Now you're going to come over to your user login. Just like any other thing, put the email that's associated with your account. For us, it's your Penn State email. Hit next. You'll come in, put your password. Now this is going to take you to your portal. Let's look around here just for a second. All right, so this is going to be your main page. And now the main page here in the layout may change as we develop this, but essentially you'll have some favorite events. This is where you can put in data that may be coming in through a form or a survey. You'll have favorite dashboards. This is where you're going to see visualizations of your data. Down here at the bottom, you can also input data into specific areas. So if you want to enter it as a group, it comes up almost like a spreadsheet. If you want to enter for a specific athlete, you'll see some redundancy. There's a lot of different options to do a lot of different things. All right. I am in a teaching site here that we created. It's got a some common race car drivers. Okay. Obviously, we don't sponsor race car driving here at Penn State. So everything here is going to be fictitious, no real data. Okay. Now, if you scroll up here to the right, up at the top, that's going to talk about and show you what team's portal you're currently in. So right now I am logged in to my account, Josh Nelson, but I'm also in the racing portal. If I need to switch a sport and move to baseball or bowling or skiing or football, whatever it may be, this is where I'm going to go, and this is how you do it. Click on the sport. You're going to find essentially it's a hierarchy of all teams. So go to all users, all athletes, and then this is where all the teams will be located. Now, each one of these teams is a group, and then there's going to be some subgroups. So over time, we're going to have incoming athletes, we're going to have current athletes, and we're going to have archived athletes. So if you click on a sport, if I'm working with baseball, you'll notice I have a subgroup called Baseball Current. This is where all of our most active and current athletes are going to be. If they graduate, if they transfer, if they go to the professional leagues, they're going to be moved to archived. That will allow us to keep their data over time, but not influence what we're doing with our current team. As our athletes come in and onboard with medical, and as they're going through the process there, they'll go into the subgroup called Baseball Incoming. And then over time, before we get started, we'll move them to current. Okay, but if I want to load a specific team, let's just say Baseball Current, I'm going to hit load. And once I load this here, it'll bring me to that team. I'm not going to go to that because it'll display athletes, but I'm just going to bring up my racing team. Okay, so I'm going to do the same exact thing, racing, teach, and then hit load. Now that loads me into the racing portal. Okay, that is essentially how I navigate logging in and switching to a specific team that I'm working with.